ready to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
At the 38,
Darnold. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Darnold on 3rd down. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Darnold on 1st down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Barrett. The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Chalk that up as their 1st sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. It ain't done in the 1st half.
As he'll get forward for about a couple.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down again. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Man open left side is Brown.
Jackson's pass.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 4. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Jackson, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their...
They just don't like him. But the other thing that always hits me is...
Suck up for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Bradley Pinion to kick
now
off.
Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moore. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Darnold completes it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him. even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On 2nd and goal, Darnold. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Dan Arnold, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. 20th carry here for Elliott. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happening.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, Stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Bucks, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles